Alrighty then. Alrighty. Um, 2.5 application of Venn diagram. Before we do that, I'm thinking about doing a pop quiz. These are for only the students. These are only for the students who are web remote class. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes before we do the pop quiz. So the pop quiz is only for the students who are in Math 120, not, oops, sorry, not Math 120E. And the way we're gonna do the pop quiz, I'm gonna give you a question, and you're gonna email me your question to my email, and this is my email address. I'm in OKM at csn.edu. And the other thing you will do is once you have emailed me with the answer, I don't want to see your work or anything like that, you're going to type in your name right over here. Like that. So that way I could check the email right away. And you will have a couple minutes to do the quiz. And they're very simple and easy. The other thing is you cannot write down the answer on the group text or chat over here. If you do, you will get automatic 0. And we'll cancel the pop quiz. And then we'll do another one, but the person who will give the answer will get automatic 0. All right, I'm gonna wait a bit for you guys to get that email, your email opened up. All right, let's do it. Okay. So the question is very simple. It's for Math 120 web remote. If you are 120E, you don't have to do this quiz, all right? Let me give you the question. I'll wait one more minute. Okay, let's do the first pop quiz. So you're buying a house. You could use any tool to do it. Buying a house, and loan amount is 400,000. Interest rate is 2.5%, and 30 years fixed loan. So, what's the monthly payment for this one? Y'all ready? Go ahead. Once you have the answer, email it to me. And then once you have emailed that to me, you're gonna write your name in the chat so I could verify it. Make sure you write the name you have written in your email in your Cognella website. We're not gonna worry about the HOA, PMI, none of those. I'll give you 30 more seconds. 29 seconds. Shoot me a text if you need another minute or so right now. You're not using the table, you could use any calculator, anything like that. All right, Terrence Jones just sent it. Don't rush yourself at the same time. I don't want you to get your answer wrong. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'll give you another minute. Oh, no. Come on, guys. You guys are sending me answer. That's like you're rushing your answer. You cannot resend the answer. You get only one try. see a set. All right, you got the first one. Correct answer. Let's see who's the next one. We got another one. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna close this now. I'm gonna close the quiz in 10 seconds. Okay, is that everyone? All right, the quiz is, I'm gonna close the quiz. Good job, guys. And the answer is 1580. You could have given me the decimal answers. It really doesn't matter. You could have done that. This is what I want you guys to do. I see 7 people are watching, or 8 people. I want you to type in your name and send it over here. I want to make sure we have the right group of people in this class, in this one. Yes, I got yours. And let me quickly show you how you can get the answer. Mortgage calculator. Mortal Kombat movie is coming out. Yes. Can't wait for that. 400,000. Interest rate is 2.5. Boom. Right there. That's the answer. Okay. Let me see. One of you so far just typed in your name. I need the 6 other people. I want you to type in your name again. Full name. One, two, three, four, 5. I have 5 so far. All right, we're gonna do 2.5. If you want me to use different color, let me know. And I'm gonna go directly into the math problem. Okay. Alrighty then. All right. This section is hard, so I think what can you use a different color? What color would you like me to use? I cannot see that color well, please. Oh, you can't see green. Interesting. Are you, if you're colorblind? Ooh, how about this one? 2.5. Yeah. All right, so let's go directly into the word problem. All right. A survey of 145 people was conducted. If you have the book, you can take out the book, and we're doing question number 2. And following data were gathered. 94 people used the internet. Uh, 94 people used the internet for news. 85 people use TV for news. And you have 62 people use TV and internet for news. I think I figured it out. What did you figure out? What did you do? I didn't even give you the question. All right, let's do the Venn diagram for that. All right, kids. All right, it's a 2 set. Let's do this. This one. Here's the other one. Okay. So let's use this for internet, and that's for TV. Let's use different color right now. We're gonna work inside out. The first thing, we're gonna look at this number right over here. Before we look at anything else, check this out. If I add 94, 85, 62, I get more than 145. So you have some numbers that repeats, or some people, they overlap, and we want to take those people out of this, and Venn diagram will help us to do that. So first thing first, 62 people uses TV and the internet for news. So that's the 62 people. All right. Now, how many people use the internet for news? This whole number is 94, but I've already used 62. So 94 minus 62, you have 32. So that's your number, 32. So if you take that 32 and 62, you add them, you get 94 people. So out of 94 people, 62 people uses TV and internet for news. All right. And by this same logic, we do it right outside over here. And how many people uses TV for news? 85. So I've already used 62. Subtract that. And you have 23. And you have 23. All right. Now we kind of get it. Now, how many people we had in total? 145. Out of 145, how many people I've used so far? So add all these numbers. 32 plus 62 plus 23. I get 117 inside the circle. So how many people are left out? So these 28 people don't use TV or internet to listen to the news. So now comes the hard part question. Y'all ready? Let's use this. How many of the people use only television? Who says television nowadays? TV. TV to find out about news. So if you look at this Venn diagram, we can see it that we want to figure out how many people use only TV. So they don't use anything else but TV. And we know only this section only uses TV, and we know the number to be 23. That makes our life easier. How many of the people do not use the internet to find out about the news? And this is a tricky one. Read it very carefully. It's saying how many of the people do not use internet to find out about the news. So they could use anything else, but they don't use the internet. I'll give you time to get the answer. Jessica, you still haven't answered me yet. I think I figured it out. Yeah. Oh, you already did the problem early on. So we're looking at this section right over here. So 94 people uses the internet, and this 94 people use internet to get the news. So how many of them don't use internet to get the news? This 23 people and this 28 people. We don't know what they use. They could use any type of medium, word of mouth, a paper, or they had postings in olden days, the town center where they went in to do that. So if I add the two numbers, 23 and 28, we get 51. Now, this problem can be tricky because there's kind of ambiguity involved in this 28 people. I don't know what the book answer is. All right, children. This is you should know how to use technology. Don't you guys watch live stream watching gaming or any type of things? More like they have it on Facebook. I don't have any social media, but well, this is technically social media. All right, it's 51. All right. How many of the people do not use television to find out about the news? How many of the people use the telly to find out about news. I find the word news very interesting because new is something new, and then you put s to it, then it becomes something something that we take it for granted. It's like, oh, news means it's like we get news. Like, what's the explanation of news? But just adding s to it, you're learning something new. You're not that old, Jessica Henry. Trump, what is it? Biden is 76 or something like that, and let me find out how old is Biden. He's 78 years old, and he's the president. So therefore, you're not that old. So how many people do not use the TV to find the news? So we look at this 32 number and 28, and we add them, we get what? 60. And last question, how many of the people use neither it's not a good way to look at it. I remember the time when people used to call people, so they use crank phones to call people, and then in olden days people just showed up to people's house without calling and they just hung out. So those are the good old days. Nowadays you have phone, text, email, everything. We still miss each other. Use neither of the medium to get news. And this one is super easy. It's 28. All right. So I'm going to type the next question, because I think typing might be faster. Let's see. Let's do a hard one. Okay, let's do this one. Let's put it over here. What color should I use? What? What? Is it black? No clue. Or maybe that's why. Let me do a survey. Of 160 people at a casino was conducted to determine the casino games that did to play. What the heck just happened? Play, and the following data were collected. How do I turn this mouse up? All right. What the hell is going on? I need to turn this trackpad off. Give me a second. How do I turn the trackpad off? Give me 30 seconds. How? Go to devices. Select the touchpad. Go to devices. Okay. Devices. What? Okay, touchpad. Okay, there you go. Touchpad off. There you go. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, we're back again. 93 played blackjack. 77 played roulette. And 39 played craps. 51 played blackjack and roulette. 22 played all right, children, stop showing off your age. You can call yourself old once you start collecting Social Security. This is like hanging around with children when they're saying, "Oh, I'm turning 18 in 2 years. I'm old." Jack and craps. And 11 played roulette. What? Why can't I spell roulette? No, one. Roulette and craps. 9 people played all 3 games. Here are the question. How many of these? Let me zoom in so you guys could see it better. Better for you guys. How many of these people played only craps? How many of these people did not play craps? How many of these people played at least one of the 3 games? And how many of these people played blackjack or roulette? All right, try this one. Try to do the Venn diagram for that. This is a 3-set Venn diagram. Let's do the problem. You kids ready? All right, children. So let me make a Venn diagram with 3 set. Oh, right. Let's do circles. So, oh, I could copy and paste. Copy, paste, boom, paste, boom. All right. We have 3 types of game. Black. Let's use that. Blue. How big is that? Okay. All right. So, what are the games we have? Blackjack, roulette, and craps. Okay. So roulette, we'll use roulette RT. Craps and BK. All right. All right, stop showing off your ages, children. Trust me, in 20 years, you guys will be able to reverse your age. All right. So roulette, craps, and blackjack. So we're gonna work from inside out. 9 people played all of those games. That's a horrible looking 9. And plus, I write my 9 like the Russian way. I voted for Trump, therefore I have to love Russia. Okay, we're getting the answer. Hold on, slow down. So from that, let's look at this part right over here. 11 played roulettes and crap. So this is the region we're looking at. 11 played roulettes and crap, and I've already used 9 players. How many players do I have left? 2. Y'all see that? Let me know if you want me to slow down a bit. And now let's look at next one is 22 played blackjacks and craps. Blackjacks and crap is this region right over here. And can you see what I'm doing? All right. So if I have used 9 and there are 22 in this section, subtract it, and I get 13 left. And then you have roulette and blackjack. 51 played blackjack and roulette. So this is the region we're looking at, 51 roulette and blackjack. Again, I'm going to subtract it from 9. I get 42. Now let's work outside. How many people total played roulette? So this number outside should be 77, right? 77, but these are the numbers that I've used so far. Add those numbers and subtract it from 77. So if I add all the numbers and subtract it from 77, I get 24. You're all getting it? Next part is crap. How many people played craps? So total number of craps were 39. So this region is 39, and I gotta subtract it from all that. And would that number be? $15. Okay. And then let's do the last part, blackjack. 93 played blackjack. And we gotta subtract these numbers right over here. Minus 13, minus 9, minus 42. Minus 13, minus 9, minus 42. So you have 29. Good. Now we got to go back to this original question right over here. There are 160 people. Do you have 160 people in total? Let's check it. 24 plus 2 plus 9 plus 42 plus 29 plus 13 plus 15. I have 134. Let me make sure I get that same number again. If I add all these numbers, initially I got 134. So this is 134. So how many people do you have left? 26. Oops. What the heck is going on? I'm mixing the 6 and the 9. All right. So I have 26 people. Now, can we answer these questions right now? How many of these people only played craps? Right there. Boom. Wow. The Venn diagram makes our life so much better. Next one. How many of these people did not play craps? All right. So we're just going to look at all the numbers outside the craps. So we're going to look at 24, 42, 29, and 26. 24 plus 42 plus 29 plus 26, which is 121. How many of these people played at least one of the 3 games? So now we're looking at all these numbers. They could play multiple games, but we're talking about at least played all those games. And I already got the number right over here, 134. And how many of these played blackjack or roulette? So blackjack right over here and roulette. So we're looking at these numbers. They could play craps, but I'm not asking about if they play. They didn't play craps. It's just talking about they played roulette and blackjack. So we just add the numbers. Ask your questions right now. 2 plus 9 plus 42 plus 13 plus 29. 119. All right, kids. Those of you, a couple of you came in late. We had a pop quiz, and it's only for web remote classes. If you're online class, you didn't have, you weren't graded on it. I might throw in these pop quizzes once in a while, just to spice things up if you guys get bored. All right, I'm gonna wait a bit to ask the questions, and then I'm gonna be online to answer your questions. All right, I will be on the chat section if you don't have any questions. David sent. I don't know what David sent is. Oh, are you talking about the quiz? Yeah. Are we able to do? You could ask me a question. Let's look at it. What question do you have? Instead of me writing it down, we'll just read the question and we'll do it. Those of you who came in late to do the quiz, is too late. We're not gonna accept it. You have to come in and then we do the quiz live. All right, let's do number 6. It seems like settle me. All right, let's look at number 6. Take out your book and we'll do number 6. Let's look at the Venn diagram. All right, I get the awesome trial diagram. Boom, boom. All right, so let's look at it. So we're doing number 6. So what are the sports we have? CBS. Oh, no, let's not use this one. CBS. ESPN. And Fox. Good. So we're going to work from inside out. 6 people read all of them. Read all 3 websites. And then what else do you have? 8 people read ESPN and Fox Sports. So Fox and Sports, we're looking at this region, and that's 8, and I've already used 2, so 6, so I've left 2. Then 11 is CBS and Fox. This region is 11. I've already used 6, so I have 5 left. Then 18 read CBS and ESPN. This is 18 right over here, and I've used 6, so I have 12. Now let's work outside. 38 read Fox Sports. So this region is 38. I subtracted 6, 2, and 5. Let me use my calculator. 38 minus 6 minus 2 minus 5. What? 36 minus 2 minus 5, which is 24. 43, let's do ESPN 43, which is minus 12, minus 6, minus 2. 12 minus 6 minus 2, which is 23. And then CBS would be 52. So it's minus 12, minus 6, minus 5. Which is 29. Good. How many people are in total? Was 105 in total. How many people we have in center? 105 minus 29 minus 12 minus 23 minus 2 minus 6 minus 5 minus. Oh, so it's just 4 left. Boom. So let's answer the first question. How many of these sports fans read only Fox Sports? 24. Y'all started to see the answer right now. B is how many of this sports fan did not read any one of these websites, which is easy. It's right over here. C, how many of these fan sports read CBS Sports or Fox Sports? So we're talking about CBS and Fox. They can read that, so I gotta add all these numbers. 29 plus 12 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 24. 78. And D, how many of these fan sports read ESPN and Fox but not CBS? So we're talking about they read both of them. So we're talking about this region, but does not read CBS Sports. So what is left is just 2. This is the hard one. I'm talking about reading ESPN and Fox, this 2 region. And I'm saying and they have to read both of them, which is this region. Now the last part of the question is saying that but do not read CBS. So I got to cross out this section. And all I have left is 2. Alrighty then. Good question. Okie dokie, children. I'm still here on the live chat. Shoot me your question.